When we saying f the streets, that means people are starting to wake up for it.
It's happening, y'all. A shift is happening. Right in time for the holidays, Young Thug said, F the streets. Then, domino effect. Pooh Shiesty said, yeah, man, F the streets. You heard me? We traumatized. Then YFN Lucci, F the streets. Then it's Mo G Herbo on FaceTime with his family saying, F the streets. Now we just gotta stop glorifying the streets in the music, you heard me? Cause if it's F the streets and the streets are dead, but then we making music that's glorifying the streets, it undoes all the progress. But we got the domino effect going. Everybody's saying, man, F the streets, the streets dead. Yes, make sure that all these brothers know. If y'all fans of them, make sure them boys know, hey, let's not glorify the streets in the music, you heard me? A shift is happening, Lord Jesus. Let's get it, man. My prayer and my heart is with these boys, for real.
Excuse me, but I gotta let the Most High.
My new name for this brother is 21 Sensible. Cause this dude is smart. And I just don't want this brother to become a prisoner to his own persona. He's known for being savage, but he just came out and said, F the streets. And instantly people from the streets, from his past, hitting him like, nah, man, you violating. You ain't supposed to say that. And guess what he did? He dialed back the statement. Oh, yeah, you right. I worded it wrong. I should have said, I'm about to show y'all this interview footage of him, though. I should have said, save the streets. Nah, brother, we trying to save the people in the streets. But the street lifestyle, as we know it, which glorifies drug dealing and being on drugs and killing people and just disrespecting women, no, we're not trying to save that at all, bro. I love you, and I hope that you know that you're a part of this shift, because it's happening right now.
I lead by example. I'm not on no, like, jerk, like, just on some, why, air nigga with me ready to crash, ooh. Nigga might rap like that. That shit be capped. In real life, nigga, I got down, go to the studio, I go check on businesses, I got down, have business conversations, got down, go on vacations. So, no, I don't feel like that.
So
I don't got them type of niggas around.
So you're a studio guy?
Overly, the biggest studio gangster. The biggest one.
Overly loaded.
The biggest one.
That ain't hip hop, no. That's hip hop.
Hey, all these people saying and all this, I'm not with it, because I am, you know, I'm a big part of the streets, you know, that's what my love at, that's what my genuine love at. They love me so much, you know, and I'm always speak up for the streets, bro. We talking about how it traumatized it. Yeah, it made us success stories. Everybody who was traumatized by the streets, it made you a success story to lead them streets. Streets made everything, hip hop, NFL, NBA, all these are people who come from the, most 60% are from the NBA are from the streets. All athletes are from the streets. They had to play ball to leave the streets. So the streets got success stories. This all trauma. Trauma turned into success. Let's keep it real, bro. Like, man, I ain't gonna like, nah, man, we ain't finna be on, especially if you done made it off the streets, nigga. Come on, man. Like, take the streets out of all our music. Take out all our music. Who are we now? Who are you now without that street message that you preach to everybody? Who are you now, nigga? Yeah, man, so that ain't cool, bro. I'm not with the street shit. I feel like y'all using that as a gateway for when y'all get in trouble. If everybody saying, by the time y'all get in trouble, now y'all have a gateway. I'm telling you. I ain't going for it. I'm standing up, man.
Yeah, let's give it up for the coach. Let's give the coach a round of applause. Yeah, y'all don't feel a shift? The streets. This is what it's all about. This is the beginning to move towards accountability. When we say the streets, that means people are starting to wake up. For the last 40 years that we've been lied to and just doing a whole bunch of ass backwards. Now we can start to catch on. The youngest is already catching on. Quarter zips, they changing their appearance, they changing the way they think. We got to be proud of this shift that's happening. And if you against the street movement, you have to be somebody, a bozo in a second childhood that never got to live out his fantasies of being a tough guy or whatever, because you was a gazelle in the jungle. And then when all the lions died and went to jail and all of this doing a bunch of ignorant shit that you know you really ain't had a heart to be a part of, now they going and you got some newfound fame and money and you could tell people what to do. You want to live out your fantasies, you know, and be amongst the when the so-called gangsters was out here and you couldn't do it. Now you got money and control and you think you one of them. Sit the down. Streets is over. Like youngins, if y'all got old heads around y'all like that, that's enticing y'all to do it. Listen, get them the from you. These dudes is crash outs. This is flabbergasted. They really defending the streets? Oh my God. Listen to this. I can't just let you niggas say what, sir? Listen to Miss.
This is crazy. I am a woman, and I never say no crazy. That's crazy to me. Y'all, it's crazy. Y'all rich now, so y'all could say something like that. Everybody not rich, sad. When you think of the streets, what is it? What does that stand for? It stands for us.
Ma'am, what are you talking about? The streets, because the streets is not a black thing, miss. The streets is a demonic thing. You ever heard of MS-13, Aryan Brothers, Latin Kings, all kind of other different races of gangs and all type of mafia street syndicates and it's just a demonic thing. Ever since we chose the streets, nothing but happened. Nothing but losses. Yes, it's streets. Nobody give a these rappers. Oh, because they just saying it because the rappers have been before they said something. Like that. All the people who lost their fathers, their mothers got drug game. People who lost their family to overdoses, AIDS, all kinds of in the streets, and y'all defending people will never see their family again. Gotta keep seeing their family behind a table. They kids coming to jail for 10 years and all behind the streets, number of losses, and y'all talking about, yo, no, the come with the streets that we got. What? Money, cars, jewelry, all that. What? A rap career? What? Fuckers be thanking God for the devil gave you. Y'all is demonic, crazy. There's no way I could never defend something that brought so much destruction into my life.
Niggas had to do. Niggas want to be a nerd. Niggas want to have a house. Niggas want to have stability. Niggas don't want to be out there looking like a shit. When you really grow up in it, when this is something you always getting pointed at and looked down on. So look, any nigga you see out there is the devil. Any nigga you see running out there past a certain threshold of an age or something, that's a walking demon, bro. Real rap, and I love him to death, but he got something wrong with him for real. His heart is terminated and bro, because they wasn't gonna trick me, bro. They wasn't gonna real nigga me to death. I know I'm a real man, a real nigga. Ain't no real niggas, real man gonna go out there and hurt people, bro. Get around people they love and people. What are y'all not getting, bro? Some of y'all niggas need head knocked off. Y'all don't even deserve to be here, bro. Niggas is weird.
Niggas talking about streets, nigga. I ain't streets, nigga. Streets. 22 No Jumper, Jerry Heller, and Jerry Springer. Your fake codes, your demonized culture, and your selective politicking. Niggas done lost and got back what? Niggas spent decades of their life in jail and got back what? Niggas kept it solid and got back what? Nigga, are you blind? Ain't no memorial statues for real niggas. You be lucky to get a headstone. The streets made us who we are, while at the same time robbing us of who we could have been. How many niggas would have been athletes? How many niggas would have been architects? How many niggas would have been revolutionary inventors? How many niggas would have been extraordinary surgeons? The streets is giving up our future, shortchanging ourselves, sacrifice, being exploited by the system. The funeral homes and mortuaries make $1 billion a year from gun violence. The prison system makes $80 billion a year locking your black ass up, and our communities don't see none of it. Calling niggas marks streets is like me calling y'all marks and that white boy pull up and violate y'all, all that out the window. What part of the code is that? And don't get it confused. We the face of it. We've been pushing at ground zero. This is not saying people. It's not saying reality, because the streets is here. Let that marinate.
I'll just never forget the day I was sitting in front of a liquor store in a car, and I just was looking and observing like the drunks just standing and loitering in front of the door, and something profound came over. I in the moment I felt like I was judging them, but then I thought like, If you could just rewind the clock 20, 30 years, they used to be just like you and me. They had dreams, they had aspirations, they had talents, goals, accomplishments. And then they made decisions that forever altered their lives. And that's how I feel about the streets. It's like, no matter who it is in the street, you can look at someone and in 20, 30 years, if you're not careful, that could be you. That could be you in front of the liquor store. So choose wisely.
Wait a minute. Grown-ass men mad at other grown-ass men because they said, F the streets. F the streets. You got everybody over here in Atlanta trying to stop the violence, trying to get out the streets, finally trying to come together and be one to make the whole city look good. This new generation of kids get a chance to witness greatness when everybody been divided for so many years. But then you got Lil Boosie them over there talking about, I love the streets, I'll never leave the streets. The streets made me. I thought y'all said, the streets don't love nobody. What happened to that saying? Everybody know this. The streets got no love for nobody. The streets don't even show love to nobody. So what the hell we talking about? Y'all said y'all supposed to get y'all money in the streets and get out the streets. Now it's a problem because you got other street dudes want to get out the streets, want to change their life around, want to spend time with their kids, want to spend time with their woman. They simply trying to learn how to be a man because they never was taught. Why? Because they were always in the street. Just because you in the street don't mean you know how to be a man. It don't mean that you know how to be a father. They don't mean you know how to be a husband. In order to learn those things, you gotta come out the streets. You gotta change your mindset. Then y'all talking about, I'll never say F the streets. The streets made me. You happy because the street took then 95% of your life you've been locked up and you excited and you think there's something to glorify. That's the most dumb ever talk about. Why wouldn't you want to get out the streets? And let's just be real. Lil Boosie them ain't doing no street over with. Them people are not trying to throw their life away and go to prison again. They not doing that. Lil Boosie out here making legit money and taking care of his kids like he's supposed to be doing. Now, however, I do agree with Lil Boosie. If you're going to say F the streets, change your song lyrics up. Now, he was right about that. If you going to say F the streets, don't rap about it, don't talk about it, don't do none of that. Rap about going to school, rap about being a father, rap about being productive, rap about hustling. Now, I do agree with Lil Boosie with that. Like y'all men argue on the app about any damn thing. Then the shit that y'all argue about be dumb as hell. Go argue over who gonna buy the block, who gonna buy the house on the goddamn block, who gonna buy real estate, who gonna buy this building, own their properties, own their houses, own their land. Y'all wanna run the streets, but don't wanna own the streets. Bunch of dumbass. Go build a playground in y'all community. Matter of fact, fix the community. Since y'all wanna do something so bad in the streets, do that. Go clean the neighborhood up. Neighborhood full of beer bottles, goddamn chip bags, trash. Y'all can't even pick the shit up, but y'all sitting right there in the streets looking at it.
Fuck! Grade up because the niggas rapped about all these years. Doing life behind niggas rapped about all these years. And now y'all saying and think y'all supposed to go about y'all goddamn life like y'all ain't called on. Y'all the reason a lot of these niggas dead. Y'all the reason all these young niggas getting all these life sentences. Now y'all saying, nigga.
All you niggas is on the streets. Motherfuckers that are saying that are over 25, 30 years old. If you're over 30 years old, even 25 years old, you're supposed to be on your way out the streets. You're supposed to be done with them. It's not. You're supposed to be done with them. Your time in the streets passed. Now it's the next generation's turn. Let them crash out. We done. 25, we done. Supposed to be starting a family, getting your own place, working on financial wealth. Like, what the going on? It ain't no the streets if you're over 30. That's called common sense, mo. Y'all niggas is still doing mad street nigga activities. And y'all 40. A lot of you niggas is 30. Even after 25, you're supposed to be trying to.
You know, when 21 said F the streets, it wasn't a slogan. It was a confession. That's a man who's been close enough to death to smell it. Close enough to prison to hear the doors close.
enough a loss to stop romancing it. You see, the streets lie. They sell you pride when you really just wounded. They give you a name, then make you defend it with your life. They teach you how to move, but never how to rest. You know, everybody talks about loyalty, but when the lights cut off and the lawyer wants a retainer, it's just you. When your mom's crying and your kids confused, your woman tired, the streets ain't there. They don't raise your sons. They don't visit you. They don't heal you. The streets make you feel like a king while slowly turning you into a statistic. You don't even realize it. You're shrinking until the world is the size of the block. A phone call, a court date, and the wild part, they'll call it the game, like somebody else isn't always winning off your pain. I watch men die over respect they never actually had. I watch brothers throw away decades trying to look tough for people who won't remember their birthday. I watch trauma get passed down and renamed as culture. Saying F the streets ain't weakness, it's clarity. It's choosing peace over paranoia. It's realizing survival isn't the same as living. It's understanding that being a man means knowing when to put the weight down and walk away. You see, the streets don't owe you nothing because they never gave you nothing. They only borrowed you your youth, your freedom, your heart, and charged interest. I'm done bleeding for environments that only clap when I self-destruct. I'm done confusing pain with purpose. I'm done letting my past tell my future who it's allowed to be. So yeah, F the streets. I choose growth. I choose legacy. I choose coming home. I choose being alive long enough to see healing mean something. And that's real, Playboy.